going on, ladies and gents? Welcome back to the channel. Lonnie from FlightSim Gaming. Today we are doing our very first live stream here on the channel. A little bit delayed with getting that live stream out there, but here we are. You know, obviously with scheduling stuff and all that, it makes it difficult sometimes to post content. But anyways, here we are. This is more of a test stream than an actual live stream. I kind of had to set up OBS Streamlabs rather than Streamlabs OBS rather than OBS Studios. For whatever reason, OBS Studios wasn't working properly, so I had to kind of configure some Streamlabs stuff this morning. And here we are. We're sitting down on the ground in beautiful Cleveland in the iniBuilds A20N. We're flying with Frontier over to Savannah. New Savannah scenery just released early this week by Fly Too High, so we're going to showcase that. Ground textures are a little bit broken over there right now in the Savannah, but there is an update coming. Spoke to the devs already about that, and so yeah, welcome to the stream, everybody. And like I said, this is going to be more of a test stream than an actual live stream. I'm going to go back and watch the video and see how things work right now. You know, I don't have any viewers at the present time, but eventually we'll get there. But anyways, let's jump inside the cockpit. Let's get things all set up here for our flight down to Savannah. Like I said, we are doing a giveaway as well. We're giving away that Fly Too High scenery. Giveaway information will, you know, I'll kind of go ahead and give all that to you guys later on in the stream. Probably once we get up to cruise, we'll figure out what we're doing to give away that. Anyways, we're up in the cockpit here. Let's get this aircraft all loaded up, and let's go get SimBrief up in there. Beautiful. So we are departing out of Cleveland, and we are headed towards Savannah. Come over to the payload tab here. We're going to go ahead and import SimBrief info. We're going to apply instantly. Beautiful, beautiful. We have a live gross weight of 60,556 kilograms. Zero fuel weight, 54.7 kg, and we're about 6,000 kilograms of fuel all up in there. We'll come over to the takeoff page, and we're going to go ahead and sync runway. We're expecting runway 24 left for departure. Right now it's currently dry. We're going to sync all the weather information, and I'm going to confirm my zero fuel weight, 54.7. We're going to go ahead and plug that in here. It's going to be flaps 1 takeoff. We're going to go ahead and calculate that and send that off to the MCDU. Beautiful. We'll come down here and we'll get this all sorted up here. Come over to the init tab here. Init request. Beautiful. For today's flight number, so we're Frontier 4127. Frontier 4127. It is a real-world flight as well. For those wondering, they do fly it in the A320 CEO as well as the Neo. Cost index 15. Beautiful. We're climbing up to 38,000 feet. Looks like the IRS has already aligned. We'll come over to the fuel and weight page here. 54.8 on the zero fuel weight, and block fuel is 5.8, 5,800 kg. Beautiful. Come over to the flight plan tab here. We're expecting to depart off of the Kids 1 departure off of runway 24 left. And the NUSM transition, we'll insert that, beautiful. In Savannah, we are, right now I believe the winds are 190 at something. We're going to still expect the ILS 10 approach. There is no arrival. We'll go ahead and insert that. Radar vectors to final. It's basically what it is for Savannah. We'll go ahead and confirm takeoff data. Beautiful. V1, VR, and V2, we have our speeds inputted in there, and trims are going to be up 0.5, so it's flaps 1, up 0.5. Forgot to go ahead and set up GSX here. Let's go ahead and reload SimBrief. And let's get everybody all boarded up here. Request boarding. Beautiful. And we're going to go ahead Frontier. Beautiful. We'll come over to our secondary flight plan here. Let's go ahead and copy that. We are going to, not that I do any of this, but just in case we need to go back to the airport, we'll make sure we plug all of that stuff in. Right now, runway aircrafts are landing on the ILS 24 right approach. We'll go ahead and plug that in. We're not going to insert any arrival. We'll kind of vector ourselves if need be. Beautiful. We're not flying on any networks today. Like I said, it's just more of a test stream than anything. We're not actually really doing a live stream here. I did not give enough notice. I had decided to go live at about 10 a.m., 11 a.m. this morning. So,
Do you want to board crew?
As I kind of talk to myself here. Beautiful. I believe initial climb clearance is going to be 6,000 feet, if I'm not mistaken. Initial climb is going to be 6,000 feet. Beautiful. Altimeter currently in Cleveland, 29906. Beautiful. Let's make sure that our flight plan looks okay. I got no crazies up in that. Perfect. Okay. 29906 set, 6,000. Crew boarding has started. $41.27 on the squawking there. Beautiful. Come back outside here, have a look at what's going on. Let's open up Navigraph and show you our departure here. We are on the Kids 1 nav departure out of runway 24 left in Cleveland. We're going to climb on heading 238 to intercept course 184 to Caden, then on track 125 to cross Liam at or below 6,000, so there's a restraint there. Then on track 104 to cross Gia at or above 7,000, then on track 104 to cross Kids at or above 9,000, and then it's going to be a right turn heading 167 to Newsom. And the winds are 220 at 7, visibility is 10 miles. We got some overcast and broken clouds, so broken clouds at 1,300 feet, overcast at 2,100. It's 20 degrees, altimeter 29906. Beautiful. Let's go ahead and get rid of that. Worst case scenario, if we don't get any, because like I said, it's sort of a unscheduled live stream. If we don't get any viewers, that's fine. This video will be out. We're still doing a giveaway. We're giving away the Fly Too High Savannah scenery with or without viewers. Like I said, nothing's scheduled, so I'm not expecting a crazy turnout. But we are doing a giveaway. For those who are coming to this channel and are new, we do tons of giveaways on this channel. We've given away scenery, we've given away aircraft, we've given away Sim Market gift vouchers. We're not too shy with any of the giveaways, so we know viewers like that kind of stuff. Jump back inside the cockpit here. I guess we can go ahead and get the APU bleed on. We are all fueled up. Let's get our fuel. We are at PAC-SIM's Cleveland-Hopkins International. Beautiful scenery. It's heavy on performance. They also do, I believe there's a Seoul, South Korea airport that they do as well. We're excited for today's live stream, ladies and gents. We are flying the iniBuilds A20N. Still not too, too comfortable flying it. It's very floaty, but I wanted to give her another go. I know we had that flight over in Europe to Stockholm, and it was pretty decent. So I've kind of been testing out this aircraft. I've been doing some FSI panel landings. For those wanting to fine-tune your landing, I highly recommend FSI panel. I'm not endorsed or sponsored by them by any means, but it's a nice little tool to have. So beautiful. flight is about an hour and a half long. It's going to be a short stream. We're not doing a return leg back to Cleveland. It's going to be a short live stream here today. Like I said, it is our very first live stream, so we're more testing it out and making sure everything's kind of flowing. As you can see, I panned from 2 different monitors here. We're on frame gen. We're using the frame gen mod, so when I switch over from screen to screen, you might see some screen tear there. That's normal. Don't worry about none of that. "90 of 125 passengers are boarded." Beautiful. I believe APU is on. We can go ahead and disconnect some of our stuff here. Beautiful. Not doing any type of live ATC or anything like that. Christy, welcome to the live stream, brother. Here with Way to Go first stream. Thank you very much, Christy. We are doing a giveaway. We're giving away that Fly Too High Savannah scenery. The scenery is slightly broken. I will say the devs have said there is an update that is already out. iniBuilds has not released it yet, so we're waiting for iniBuilds to go ahead and release that. Very nice. Flying from what is that? Sarasota. Flying from Sarasota. What's going on, Sabrina? It's my sister. Down in the comments, she's not eligible to win anything because she doesn't fly here on the channel. Sorry, she doesn't fly here. She doesn't fly anyway. She's not into that kind of stuff. So hopefully you don't win, Sabrina. What we do is we pick a random comment from the video or the chat. We drop it in a comment generator. It'll pick a winner. So we'll do that once we head into Savannah. Boarding is complete. Beautiful. All our doors will close. Come upstairs here. Beacon light can come on. Let's go ahead and request pushback. How does the stream sound? Give me a thumbs up. Give me a thumbs up if I sound okay. I was having issues with the OBS Studio. When I was switching from transitions, the music from the transitions was stuck in the scene, so I had to make a quick flip over to Streamlabs. Yes, Vertical Sim does a beautiful Sarasota. I have it too. Perfect. Thanks, Chris.
Departure check completed. Bypass pin inserted.
Bypass pin inserted. Let's come outside here. We'll have a look at what's going on. For those of you tuning in, I'm not a real-world pilot. I am a real-world mechanic. I work for Honda. Some of the stuff that I do here on the channel may not be real-world. For example, some of the procedures that I follow, but definitely the roots are. The roots are definitely real-world. Appreciate it, Sabrina. Again, my sister. She's coming out to support her brother here on the channel. Quick edit, pushback. Let's have a look-see, peek-see. Go ahead and edit this pushback here. I thought I had departed out of this gate here, but I guess I haven't. It's okay. We make fix. You know, beautiful. I think we're straight there. Go ahead.
From editing mode. Please
release parking brakes.
Parking brakes released.
Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
Ignition over to the start position. Engine number 2. Coming alive, ladies and gents. You work for Toyota building engines. That's crazy. So you, I believe in Canada we have, or Canada, in Ontario we have a Toyota manufacturing plant, I believe out in Cambridge, Ontario. If I'm not mistaken, to work there you got to be a tool and die, you have to have a tool and die license. I work for Honda. I am I'm a lead tech over at my dealership. From my understanding, over in Alliston, it's an entry-level job. But very cool. Very cool. Get startup engine number 1. Is that, Chris, is that where you work? Are you out in Georgetown, Kentucky?
Set parking brakes. Unlocking gear.
Very nice, Chris. Very nice. What's the requirements out there? I know it in terms of you know, technician service techs. You don't need a license. I know there's ASD certification, which here in Ontario, Canada, we don't have that. It's not required. What we do have is we have an automotive trade certificate or a license. ASD is something you can go get. Some manufacturers might require it. But to work at a Toyota plant in Georgetown, what requirements are needed? And also, what are you guys building out there? Let's go upstairs here. 2 good engines. APU bleed can come off. Taxi lights coming on. Ignition switch coming back to the norm position. Go ahead, flaps 1. I'll brake over to max. Beautiful. GSX has cleared us. I'm going to go ahead and open up Navigraph again. We'll have a look at our taxi routing, which I sometimes do here on the channel. So we're over here. This is part of the terminal here. This is where Frontier parks. Not sure which stand I picked. But it looks like we're going to go Lima 7, hold short of 24 left. Pretty short taxi there. Go ahead and get rid of that. Beautiful. Parking brake released. This aircraft likes to roll. Takeoff config, okay. Come upstairs. Beautiful. Oh, you guys are out there building Camrys and some Lexuses. Very nice. Any major issues you guys have on the newer cars? Oh, I see. Okay, so basically, almost like an entry-level position. You know, one of the issues that we see a lot in the dealerships is the quality that comes out of the factory. We're not really having much issues with cars being built out of Alliston that we see. Some other people might have difference of opinion with that, but any cars coming out of Alabama, so we have, I believe, the Honda Pilot and Odysseys and the Ridgelines come out of Alabama, the Alabama plant. Some Accords, I believe, come out of Ohio or maybe Alabama. I don't know where the Accords come from. But we're having issues with the cars coming out of the U.S. than we are Ontario with the quality. So what I mean by that is we've seen, you know, panels on the vehicles that aren't, you know, painted the same color, and, you know, some vehicles missing nuts and bolts. Yeah, that's good. I hear Toyota, they, you know, Toyota is a very good manufacturer, car brand to buy if anybody's looking to buy a Toyota. They're very, very reliable. Honda is too. Honda's had some issues over the years. But again, can't go wrong. They're low maintenance. They're inexpensive. Anyways, we're lined up here. 2-4 left. Let's go ahead and get all of our lights up here. Strobe lights, wing lights. Parking brake coming off. You guys have a parts plant built in Baja, California. Yeah, I'm not sure where Honda has their parts plant. I know we get parts all over the world, not just out of Japan. All right, ladies and gents, throttle's up 50%. Let's get on out of here. The winds are 220 at 7. Clear for takeoff. Man Flex 58, SRS Auto Blue. Hopefully I don't fuck this up. Knots, check. And V1. And rotate. Positive rate of climb, gear going up. Quick little left turn out. This aircraft is weird. It has a very weird flight model. I don't know. Go ahead and hand fly it for a bit. Throttles in the climb. And we'll pitch down. Beautiful. And we're getting up into the thick of things. I'm going to go ahead and we're going to stick on the autopilot. Get you back up in the, some people would say the flight deck. Beautiful. Flaps up. We're climbing up to 6,000 feet. Let's see what views we can get while we're still under the clouds. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the iniBuilds A320 either. You know, I for years I flew the fly-by-wire A320neo. And then finally some developers were coming up with, you know, better aircraft. The Phoenix is something that I keep in my back pocket along with the 737 from PMDG. But, you know, like any other aircraft, it takes time. You got to get used to flying it. I'm not crazy for this aircraft, but, you know, I want to get some reps in it. I do a lot of flying in the FlightSim Studio E-Jets as well, for some of those that are new to the channel. What aircraft are you flying right now? Leveling off at 6,000 feet, ladies and gents. Past I believe it's Liam is where we're going to go ahead and get ourselves up. Or you know what? Let's cheat the system. Let me come down here. Get rid of that. And let's get her all the way up. I think we're going 38,000 feet. Beautiful. Got rid of the discom. We're going to go ahead and climb up. I don't see how ATC in the real world would keep us at 6,000. Oh, you're in PMDG 738. Yeah, that's one of my mains as well. See, here's a problem right now with the iniBuild. So we've deleted the constraint for 6,000 feet, but we did not change the speed restriction. Speed restriction should have stayed at 250 below 10,000, and the aircraft shot up to 260. We just had a warning message there. Little things with this aircraft, I guess, right? It's all little things. Growing pains, I guess you would call it. No worries, Chris. Feet, we'll go ahead, retract the landing lights, and wing lights can also come off. Beautiful. We got 7 viewers in the chat. Ladies and gents, don't be shy. Drop a message down below. That's how you'll enter yourself into the giveaway. Don't be shy. I don't bite. Climbing up out of Cleveland at the moment. We're heading to Savannah, Georgia. It's pretty overcasty out here at the moment. As I look outside, you know, we're not here in Toronto. We're not raining at the moment. It was raining all morning. Cleveland is just a stone's throw over top across the lake there, so it's I can expect some rain down here. But look at these clouds, holy smokes! Beautiful. So in regards to the live streams that I'm doing here on the channel, I don't have any schedules set as of yet. Typically, you know, Sundays would have been best. I don't want to, not that it really matters, but I don't want to overstep some of the other streamers that are, you know, that have time slots, you know, essentially. So I don't have a schedule set yet. This is, like I said, more of a test stream. We're testing the waters, seeing how things work, testing the overlays and things like that, just to see how everything works. But if I do continue to do these live streams, I'm thinking they're going to be on Sundays. I just haven't picked a date yet. The weekdays are going to kind of be a little bit difficult for me. I do have to work. I do have a full-time job, and I got a family. I got kids. They are in soccer as well, so soccer takes up a couple weekdays. But Sundays preferably. I'm still going to be doing those videos that I do. We're still going to be showcasing some videos to the channel. That's, I guess, my sort of the way that I throw content out there on YouTube is those little short 1-hour videos that I do. Live streaming is just something that I'm going to start to do. But definitely Sundays. Hey, maybe I'll do a pop-up stream during the week. But I'll let everybody know when a schedule is ready. And if we're doing it on Sundays, I don't think 1:30 is going to be an ideal start time. We'll probably jump on around 3 p.m., 4 p.m. And we'll stick to a 2 legs per live stream. Something that we're going to be doing going forward for sure. Most definitely when the 777 comes out from PMDG, on that first stream that I do, we're going to be giving away a 777 as well to one lucky viewer. That's, these are the things that we kind of like to do here on the channel. It's not about me. It's not about any of that. It's about showcasing flight simulation content. Very cloudy. I wish I could have some some nice views for you guys. We're past 21,000 feet. Let's go ahead. Standard pressure should have been set at 18,000. That's okay. We're not paying attention here. We're looking at these views, these jets. We are cruising on out of Cleveland. We are direct Newsom at the moment, which will be at our top of the descent. Got about 50 miles till we get there. We're cruising 38,000 feet today. The weather in Savannah is ideal. The winds are 168 knot currently. We got some broken clouds, but it will make for a decent approach into Savannah. Again, the scenery from Fly Too High is a little broken at the moment. Not that they're not fixing it. They have already noted their ground texture problems and I guess the lines on the runway. There is a update out for it. They had fixed it almost immediately. It's just iniBuilds has not released the updated version yet. So hopefully come Monday. I want you guys to think I'm giving away broken scenery. It's actually not bad. It is Fly Too High. They got some good stuff out there. And they did an update, I believe, for, I forget which scenery it was. Might have been Southwest Florida. They did an update, V2 update for free. And definitely looked much better in my opinion. Looks like we're going to be riding the clouds out for the next little while. What I'll do is here, I know some streamers like to do this. I don't have a command key for it. Shelly the Sea Turtle. That's a pretty cool looking livery. I love the tail on that. This livery is from the iniBuilds app as well. So not a FlightSim.to livery. It is straight from iniBuilds. Ladies and gents, I'm just going to go grab a drink of water. I'll be back maybe in a couple minutes. And thanks for tuning out with me today. I really appreciate that. You know, we got we're getting some views here on the channel. We got some viewers that are still with us here. I greatly appreciate that. See y'all in a couple minutes. Thanks. I'm back, ladies and gents. My apologies there. Went to go get a drink. Looks like we're leveling off now at 38,000 feet. I can see the aircraft kind of dipping down there. Let's jump inside. And, oh no, I lied. We're only at 33,000 feet. This flight's about an hour and a half long. We departed about 10 minutes ago, so we still got a bit of ways to go there as we take a trip down to Savannah, Georgia. Again, it's new scenery. For those just tuning in, new scenery by Fly Too High. You know, I was trying to decide for my very first live stream what route are we going to do, what plane are we going to fly. And the Fly Too High Savannah scenery looked pretty good. Initially, I was going to do this flight with the CRJ 900. I know a lot of RJs fly into Savannah, but decided not to. We stick with the iniBuilds A320 Neo, see how it performs. No updates for this aircraft yet. So this is an airplane fresh out of the box here. It's got some bugs to it. But other than that, you know, it does get you from point A to point B. Its flight model's different. For those who haven't flown it, it's weird. Takeoff is just got some weird flight dynamics. It's the takeoff pitch is feels very heavy. Landing, it feels light. So something's off there. You know what I mean? But it is a step up from the fly-by-wire A320 in my opinion. It has VNAV. which is something a lot of people look for. I mean, I fly the FlightSim Studio E-Jets. What's VNAV? You know what I mean? I don't use VNAV. Most of my videos that I posted are with the FlightSim Studio E-Jets, so you know we do sort of a I guess a flight path angle. Jared, what's going on, brother? Thanks, man. Appreciate you. Thanks for coming out today. Jared is one of the techs that I work with over at Honda. Much appreciated, my son. Now, Jared, it's just a test stream today. It's not a real live stream. I didn't give my community enough notice. I just decided, hey, fuck it, today I'm gonna put out a live stream. Let's see how it goes. So, hope all is well, and I'll be on GT7 tonight for sure. Jared, I'm doing a giveaway today, brother. Just like my sister, you can't enter it because you don't have Microsoft Flight Sim. So you can hear the wind. Let's see what's going on in here. We're up to 37,000 feet right now. Top of descent is going to be in a minute. It's gonna be, doesn't tell me yet. I guess you gotta wait for top of climb for you to actually see top of descent. Is that kind of how it works in this aircraft? I don't know. All right, brother, enjoy. Don't forget to smash down that thumbs up button, my son. Sounds like we are leveling off right now. We can see some ground down there. Very cool. Appreciate you, my man. Thank you very much. No face cam for me. Some of those wondering, don't have a capture card or a webcam. I believe when I'm ready to do that, I'll probably get a proper stream PC. This way I don't overload the actual game itself. I have a pretty high-end PC, but I don't want to, you know, get all that stuff going. We're getting about 78 FPS right now. We're on frame gen. It's a little bit cloudy. Can imagine without the clouds and the weather, we'll probably get you know, upwards around 100 FPS out in this view. But no face cam yet. We're not ready for that. Got a pretty decent crosswind right there. Top of descent, 337 miles. We got lots of time. By 1913 Zulu. Hey, Bruce. Another hour or so will be on the descent. What's going on, Bruce? Thanks for coming out, buddy. About time you came out. Bruce, I'm doing a giveaway. Can't win it either. Fuck, man. You also don't have a goddamn freaking Microsoft Flight Sim fucking part of my French. Hey Bruce, if you're still in chat, how's the video quality right now, and how's the audio quality? This is sort of a test stream. Bruce, can you hear me, brother? Stream is sick. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. But how's the video quality, and how's the audio? So we're up in cruise right now. I have, we're outside here viewing the aircraft. I've turned down the game sound. Just want to make sure it's not too windy for some of y'all, and that you can actually hear me speak. Audio's perfect, video smooth as tits. Appreciate that. Hopefully YouTube doesn't flag you for inappropriate comment. I don't know if you can swear in the chat. I don't know. I tend to swear on the channel. I have set this not made for kids, so children, if you're under the age of 18, should be watching this, even though it's a family-friendly game. Thanks, Jared. Oh, Jared, I didn't even know you were still here. I appreciate you, my man. Thanks. Got a couple buddies out here. Bruce I've known since I think we were like 3 years old. Might have been 2. Can't remember. I've known him for 30 years. Jared is, we call him my son at work. He when I started working at Honda, he had just started his apprenticeship. And he pretty much worked, holy shit, the plane's making a right turn. And he had just started his apprenticeship, and he tended to work with me more. I guess that was the nicer one. As you know, some might have a difference of opinion over there at that dealership, but he's growing into be a great mechanic. He's now licensed, and he has to buy me lunch. We're supposed to go eat California sandwich on Friday, but I fucked up, and I said, hey Jared, you want to go for lunch on Friday? He's like, yeah, my treat. I said, okay, but I brought a lunch, and then he didn't bring a lunch, and he was pretty upset. So we have to go do lunch. Hey Bruce, don't forget to smash down that thumbs up button. We're trying to get to 10 likes. 10 likes on today's live stream. I think that's doable. 10 likes. That's all we need. Looks like we got some viewers coming in. For those just tuning in, we are doing a giveaway on the channel. It's the very first stream of FlightSim Gaming. We've been pretty active on the YouTube scene for just over a year now, maybe about a year and a half, posting, some short videos, not really short, but not a full flight video on YouTube, and I promise my community eventually will start doing a live stream. It's our very first stream, and for that we are doing a giveaway. We're giving away Fly Too High's Savannah International Airport. I think that's pretty cool. We're flying in the iniBuilds A20N. She's a sporty little aircraft. Keep messing up the landings. I'm not that great with it. It's, you know, when you're so used to flying a Phoenix A320 and your head and your hands and your arms are all programmed to the Phoenix, and you hop in this, you know, you go look at British Avgi. British Avgi, he did a flight, I believe, into Tromsø from I can't remember where he came from, but he was in the iniBuilds A320, and he was having a hell of a time with that aircraft. Right? He's been, you know, he's a flight simmer, a well-known flight simmer out there in the flight sim community, and he's flown tons of aircraft. He's a very good flight sim pilot. But you know, when you got guys like that are saying something's wrong with the aircraft, you know, it must mean something. You have to sort of adapt to how the aircraft flies, you know. And I understand systems are different and stuff, but I remember my first flight with this aircraft. Holy shit, I couldn't get off the ground. I was sitting in the trees at the end of the runway. What the hell happened to the, there we go, let's go ahead, do that. Come down here, we'll do that. We'll have a look at the airplane like that. Beautiful, beautiful. Tell me that doesn't look like the turtle from Finding Nemo. Well, that's Shelly, according to the front of the aircraft there. Very nice looking livery. Frontier is a low-cost carrier in the U.S. They don't fly to Canada. Neither does Spirit or JetBlue. JetBlue's not really a low-cost carrier, but Frontier, you know, they do some flights. I believe in the Caribbean, as well as Mexico, and they fly all over the United States, if I'm not mistaken. They got a bunch of different aircraft. They got the A321 Neos, I believe, A320s, and the A320 Neo. It'd be nice to see some of these aircraft fly in Canada, you know? Probably would have been appropriate for the first stream to fly somewhere in Canada, but yeah, we do enough flying in Canada here on the channel. We'll definitely hit up some parts of Canada at a later date, but for today's first live stream, we're giving away that Savannah International Airport. Don't be alarmed once we touch down. Hopefully I don't crash the airplane. There's always a possibility. But the ground textures are a little effed up at the moment in Savannah. There is an update already out for it. It's just not released. iniBuilds is the only company that's releasing that scenery. You can't get Savannah at Sim Market yet. You can't get it on Orbex. I'm not sure if Fly Too High deals with Orbex, but we're waiting on iniBuilds to release the update. The update's already been done. I've already spoken to the developer. We're just waiting for that. And I want to thank every viewer that's coming out to support the channel today. I know there's plenty of other streamers out there that are streaming the same content, so I want to thank everybody for coming out. You know, we're at cruise now. I guess, you know, with the 6 viewers that we have, let's go ahead and kind of explain what we need to do to enter yourself into the giveaway. So, first things first is you have to comment down below in the chat. I'm going to go ahead and generate one of those comments from a random YouTube comment picker. That will give us the winner of the scenery. We've done it before. We've given away aircraft before. We've given away Sim Market gift vouchers before. That's kind of what we do. I'll go ahead and attach the stream URL to the comment generator. It'll pick a viewer. You have to be subscribed as well. I'm not sure how YouTube's going to react to me saying that, but yes, you must be subscribed to the channel. Once I generate that winner, hopefully we have enough viewers at the time that we do it. To claim your prize, I'm going to need a screenshot of your YouTube dashboard to confirm it's you. And then I want to see that you're subscribed, and then we'll go ahead and ship out that scenery to you. I'm going to go ahead and purchase it on iniBuilds, the iniBuilds app, and then I believe you'll get a serial number, if I'm not mistaken. That serial number you'll use to download it into your community folder. Just gonna go on the iniBuilds store right now. Let's have a look and see how we can do this. So what I don't want to do, I've never bought anything off of iniBuilds to give away. I just want to make sure there is a serial number for it. I don't see one. I'm unsure if I can gift an iniBuilds Savannah International, but what I can do is I can get a gift card to iniBuilds for a purchase of the scenery, which I think that's what we're gonna have to do, because I don't think you can gift scenery. I don't like that. I'm worried if I purchase it, is it going to want to download it via the ini manager, or if I can actually just send it off in an email. So I think what we're going to do is, rather than, I don't think I can gift the scenery. We're going to go ahead and purchase, we're going to purchase a gift card for iniBuilds. It's a store gift card, and I can send that as a gift. The scenery for Savannah, I think is, I don't know, $25 CAD. Okay, so, yeah, I cannot purchase, from what I see here, I cannot purchase a scenery and give that as a gift. What I can do is I can purchase a gift card for iniBuilds, which is what I'm going to do. And we'll send that off to the winner. Very simple. Same idea. So, you know, I guess for those maybe not wanting Savannah, at least you'll have a gift card. It's going to be about $30 CAD. I don't know what that is. Maybe 20 USD. Something like that. So that should be pretty cool. Red Stuff, hello, welcome to the stream. Thanks for coming out. Red Stuff, we are doing a giveaway. Initially, I was going to do a giveaway for Savannah International from Fly Too High, but I don't think I could purchase scenery and gift it. What I can do is on the iniBuilds store, I can go ahead and purchase a gift card for iniBuilds. So, what plane am I flying? We are flying the iniBuilds A320 Neo. It's in the video description. Nope, not A321, A320 Neo. Yeah, it's not a bad little aircraft. You know, it's they get you from point A to point B. I've been in worse. They do look similar. You know, the A320 obviously is a smaller aircraft, right? Less doors. There isn't a good A321 yet here in the simulator. We're waiting for, I think Phoenix is doing one. I don't know when that's coming out, but you know, this is the iniBuilds A320 Neo. It was just released last week with Sim Update 15. You know, it's a work in progress. It's got all the systems you sort of need. It's not. I don't like its flight physics. I don't like how it takes off. I find that on takeoff it's just extremely heavy, and I find, you know, when landing it's really floaty. Hopefully there'll be an update with iniBuilds for that, but you know, I'm programmed to fly the Phoenix A320. I'm not programmed to fly this aircraft, so it's different. It's like flying any aircraft. You got to get used to it, right? Rocksteady, welcome to the live stream. Good evening to you as well. It's actually 2:30 p.m. here, Eastern Standard Time in the Greater Toronto area. Welcome to the stream. We are doing a giveaway. I know the title says we're giving away some scenery to Savannah. I cannot purchase the actual scenery as a gift. I'm worried if I buy it that it's just going to go to my account for whatever reason. So we're going to purchase a iniBuilds gift card of the same value, and we're going to give that away on the first stream here on the channel. So thank you for joining here. You have entered yourself into the giveaway. There are some restrictions. Got to make sure you're sub to the channel, and then when I do that winner, when I pick the winner, I need to make sure that you take a picture of your YouTube dashboard. It's not something that I haven't done before. I've done many giveaways on the channel. In case you are new, Rocksteady, I'm not sure if you're a subscriber. Same with you, Red Stuff. We'll need that emailed, and then we'll go ahead and whoever wins, we'll go ahead and send off the gift to the winner. Very nice. 8:30 local time for you in Hoofddorp, small place near. So you're out in Amsterdam. Wow. Very cool to have you here. Hope you're enjoying the content. It's hard to believe, you know, how far Europe is from Canada. We're only, what is that, a 6-hour time difference? Hopefully one day I'll get a chance to go out there. There is some great scenery in Amsterdam as well in this simulator. I forget who did it. I think it's Fly Tampa. Rocksteady, it is a short live stream today, so you don't have to worry. We aren't going to be here too late. We're doing one leg today. This is more of a test stream. We just started setting it up this morning. Generally, you know, you're supposed to give some notice. I gave a couple hours notice. So, Ivan, my man, what's going on, brother? Good to see you. Ivan is, if I'm not mistaken, ladies and gents, Ivan was the very first subscriber on my channel that wasn't friends or family. Very first stream, Ivan, first stream. We're doing a giveaway. We were supposed to give away Savannah, Ivan. I'm having issues purchasing Savannah as a gift, so we are going to be giving away an iniBuilds store gift card of the same value. Just an FYI. You've also entered into the stream. Ladies and gents, also, Ivan has won, I believe he won the FlightSim Studio E-Jets a little while back, if I'm not mistaken. Won something. He entered, and he just wasn't winning, and then he finally got something. I believe it was an aircraft. We do give away aircraft as well on the channel. We're going to be giving away a PMDG 777 once it's released. But Ivan, thank you for joining. It's good seeing you. Ivan, it's been a while, you know. It's I think at the beginning of the year I posted a couple videos in January, and then I just kind of took a hiatus. You know, I posted, I think a video after that was like a couple months later, which is not normally like me. Generally, I would put out content at least once a week. So it feels good to kind of get back into things, and now we're doing the stream thing. Ivan, I don't have a stream schedule yet. But we're looking maybe Sundays. We're going to do Sundays, probably around 3 p.m., 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We'll have to see what the viewers want. Ultimately, it's what the viewers want and what the community wants. If you guys want me streaming during the week, I'll do my best. It's just going to be a late stream. And we're going to be rolling the giveaway at the end of the stream. We're not doing it during cruise. I know some streamers do it during cruise, maybe on, you know, the descent. We're going to do it at the end of the stream. You don't have to stick around if you don't want to. You just got to make sure you drop a comment down below that enters yourself into the giveaway. And you got to be subbed to the channel. I think we're coming up on, gotta be coming up on top of descent very shortly. Oh, apologize for that. We got about 174 miles. We have, you know, about 25 minutes. 25 minutes before top of descent. One of the good things with the iniBuilds A20N, you have VNAV, like the fly-by-wire, which you don't have. But for a guy that typically flies the FlightSim Studio E-Jets pretty frequently, I guess, you know, what is VNAV? We are rocking frame gen, so sometimes when I pan out from monitor, so I have a 1440p monitor that I fly on, and then I got my 1080p monitor. We are rocking the frame gen as well. Frames are obviously a bit scarce here in Microsoft Flight Sim, so with the graphics card that I don't have frame gen. I believe NVIDIA puts them out on the 40 series cards, but there is a mod out there which I'm using. Sometimes you'll see when I flip from monitor to monitor, you can see the FPS counter down here. Right now I'm clicked onto this 1440p monitor, which has the frame gen. As soon as I click away from that, you're going to see that the FPS drops, and sometimes there's going to be some ghosting. You're going to see my desktop just randomly pop up. I don't know what that's all about, but I apologize for that. Just like right there. It's not super clean, but until there's some frame gen out there, it's kind of what we have. Highly recommend the frame gen. You can be banned if you're flying on any type of multiplayer things. Frame gen's not recommended for Call of Duty or anything like that. And so far I haven't been banned in Microsoft Flight Simulator. So I guess they don't care, considering, I guess, you know, everything's sort of modded within the game itself. You got people developing scenery and people developing, you know, aircraft and things like that. So and looks like we hit 11 likes on the live stream. That's more than I thought I was going to get. I had requested at the beginning of the stream 10 likes. We've surpassed that very much, ladies and gentlemen. Appreciate that, as always. I'm telling you, I got the best community here out on YouTube. Don't care what anybody says. Initially, we had Chris D in the chat. He was doing a flight from Sarasota over to Cleveland. Been a while since I've seen him. He was probably on his descent into Cleveland. Ivan, if you're still here, are you flying anywhere at the moment? About 137 from top of this, 137 miles from top of descent. Generally around the 50th mile mark, you want to go ahead and get all of your approach information plugged in there. We're not ready for any of that. We don't need to worry. Currently in Savannah, the winds are 160 at 9, scattered clouds at 4,500. So if the winds are 160, more than likely they're either doing the ILS runway 10 approach or they're landing on 19er. And go ahead and open up flight radar, just have a look. It looks like we're going to be expecting ILS runway 10 approach. Better for me. Runway 19er doesn't have an ILS approach. Don't forget, ladies and gents, if you're enjoying the content, smash down that thumbs up button. We greatly appreciate that. We were asking for 10 likes. We got 11. Not going to ask for any more likes. We've surpassed it. For those just tuning in, we are doing a giveaway here on the channel. We're giving away... I had initially said we were giving away some Savannah scenery, but it looks like I cannot purchase it off of the iniBuilds store there and gift it. I'm worried if I buy it that it's going to, I guess, load up into my community folder or maybe my iniBuilds app. We're going to go ahead and give away an iniBuilds gift card. That's what we're going to do. Of the same value. I believe Savannah is like $25 CAD. When I say CAD, that's the Canadian dollar currency. So we'll give away probably about a 20 USD gift card. Just a little, you know, celebration. A little token of appreciation for everybody that comes out to support the channel on a regular basis. And let's confirm here. We have about still 17 minutes to go here. Let's go ahead and get some outside views. This is the one that I want. Unsure of where we're gonna fly next. We're doing one leg today. We're not going back to Cleveland. Unsure of where we're gonna go next. I do know I want to fly some FlightSim Studio E-Jets. It's my bread and butter. You know, I could fly these A320s and these 737s all day long, but you know, the FlightSim Studio E-Jets are my bread and butter. Some people might have a difference of opinion because of the state of the aircraft. Yeah, the livery doesn't look too bad, eh? We're still gonna release some videos throughout the week as well. We're not gonna stop at doing a live stream once a week either, ladies and gents. We'll make sure to get some content posted, keep the channel going and thriving. You know, definitely. You know, when it comes to new releases and stuff like that, this will be a channel where we're gonna go ahead and showcase some of that. It's kind of one of those things where I'll sort of buy it in case you don't have to type thing, right? Not that any of the scenery that I buy, I make sure, you know, it's good quality stuff. There's nothing like buying scenery and wasting your money. I've done that a few times, to be honest with you. I'm gonna go grab another drink. I'll be right back, ladies and gents. Behave yourselves. Okay, I'm back. Ivan says, FlightSim Studio E-Jets are really good. Not at the Phoenix level, but they receive regular updates, and the custom VNAV is coming. Yes. It was sort of one of the selling points for me. I've mentioned it in my videos before. When I was in Key West, Florida last year, sitting on the beach. I forget the name of the beach, but anyway, it's right by the airport, right by Key West International. I would see those E-175s rocket out of there, and I was like, fuck. I know those are out for Microsoft Flight Simulator. They look pretty cool. We do some research, and one of the things that I had seen was they were doing regular updates every 2 weeks, which, you know, indicates some good things for, you know, for what's to come, right? You want a developer to continuously update things. Aerosoft doesn't do that, right? Aerosoft and their CRJ, they don't. That aircraft needs updates. They just kind of put it out there. They did a couple updates, but it's been years, right? But, yeah, that custom VNAV is coming. I think beta starts in the summertime. I'm not sure if it's going to be released to everybody. I hope it is. And then the full release, I'm not sure when it's coming out, but I know the beta is coming out. I'm excited for it. Can't wait. Not that, you know, you can fly that aircraft without it. What it does need is, it does need their FMC or their McDo to be a little more fine-tuned and user-friendly when it comes to you know, flying on VATSIM and things like that, right? Their FMC needs to be updated and polished, in my opinion, more than the VNAV. VNAV is great, but there's other ways to get down, right? Sabrina, the turtle's name is Shelly. Shelly the sea turtle. Looks like something out of Finding Nemo. Ivan, did you get a chance to grab the E190 or E195? Another couple minutes until top of descent. Jump inside the aircraft. We'll get it all configured. We'll get it all configured for the approach here. 50 miles out. Check destination data. We'll go ahead and clear that message. We'll come over to the approach page here. Let's have a look at what's guaning in Savannah. The winds are 150 at 12, gusting 18. That's going to be spicy. QNH altimeter 3009. It's 29 degrees. Beautiful. 150 at 12. So I'm going to probably chalk this landing. And the minimums is 230. This aircraft is very light on approach. It's very heavy on takeoff, very light on approach. It's going to blow me around. Oh, very nice, Ivan. So yes, I believe the in order to get the freighters, you had to have both the 170 and the 190 packages. I have yet to fly the freighter. I don't think there's any operators currently that are flying the freighter. And to be honest, I mean, the purpose of an E190, 95 freighter, I'm not really too sure. It's a really small aircraft. I guess maybe for, you know, airports where bigger aircraft can't fly into it would be ideal. But go ahead and we're going to drop down to 2,000 feet here. There is no star into Savannah. It's going to be basically radar vectors. I'm probably going to vector myself from Tilly. Tilly is about 12 miles out. So that's kind of what's happening. Yeah, no operators yet. I believe there are operators. I just don't think there were any deliveries. I could be wrong here. Let me just double check. They've just completed their first freighter conversion. So I don't think there's any operators. I believe it's just a conversion is what they did. Crazy. Not sure if you guys have ever watched a video on how they convert regular passenger jets into freighters. It's actually pretty cool. $30 miles out. Still got some time. Another couple minutes here. Ivan, have you flown the iniBuilds A20N yet? And if so, how do you like it? Hey, Rocksteady, thanks for coming out. Greatly appreciate you. If you want to come back, probably in about 20 minutes, 25 minutes or so, we're going to be doing that giveaway. If you are into Microsoft Flight Simulator, if you have it, we're giving away an iniBuilds gift card, probably worth 20-25 USD. We'll be giving that away once we get to the gate down in Savannah. Oh, you're gonna stay. Oh, okay. My apologies. Perfect. Where are you flying to, and what aircraft? Oh, very nice. Which one? The Neo? Or the A300? A310? Very nice, very nice. This is my first iniBuilds aircraft. I do have the A310, I believe. Never flew it. I think I never did a flight. I'm not gonna say I didn't fly it. I did a departure, and it just right off the hop I knew it wasn't for me. Let's monitor this top of descent. I generally start my descent a couple miles before top of descent. You have more float issues with the Phoenix than with the iniBuilds. Interesting. See, I don't have that problem with the Phoenix. You have to flare it differently in both aircraft. I feel like in the Phoenix, I'm flaring it and cutting throttles at 30 feet. I'm not doing this in this I'm not doing that in this aircraft. I'm cutting the throttles at 20, and I don't start my flare until just under 20 feet. Go ahead, start our descent. So one thing I'm noticing, I use GEES for my landing rate monitor, and GEES is indicating that I'm smashing down my landings in the iniBuilds A20N. Now, if I'm practicing landings with FSI panel, I can see there's probably about 100 feet per minute difference with what my actual landing rate is compared to the GEES app. GEES I have out here. If I click this, you're going to see. This is kind of what's going to pop out when I touch down. Yeah, it's off. So my first couple landings were like in the negative 300 feet per minute, which is actually pretty average in a real-world aircraft. But we like to see, obviously, butters on the channel. VNAV coming in. We started a little bit early. I like to do that. It just kind of keeps, the aircraft from going into a heavy descent. 2,600 feet looks like we have a restriction. I haven't even checked my charts, but in the meantime, what we can do is we'll open up Navigraph here. There is no star for this airport. It's just basically radar vectors 2 final. So I see at Tilly we got to be at 2,600 feet. We'll make sure that we abide by those restrictions there. We got the winds are 150 at 12, gusting 18. This aircraft is very light on approach. I don't know why, so hopefully, like I said, I don't fuck that up. We got a few clouds at 5,000, broken at 7 and 15,000. It's 29 degrees, altimeter 3009. Beautiful. Pretty standard approach here. We're going to vector ourselves a little bit more out from Tilly. I want to probably be about 15 miles or so, just to make sure the aircraft is well situated and well stable for this approach. Transition is 18,000 feet here. We have minimums 230. This approach, climb to 800, then climb left turn to 4,000 on heading 330, and hold. Pretty standard there. If we have a look at the airport, so let me zoom out of here. We're looking, I think, for Gate 8 at the terminal down in Savannah. So we're going to touch down hopefully somewhere over here, and we should vacate at Alpha. Worst case, we'll go Bravo. I find that this aircraft stops on a dime as well. I don't know what that issue is. Also, the actual speed too is pretty low on touchdown. Rocksteady, I do have Beyond ATC. I'm not using any air traffic control network on this flight. It was just I sort of got the live stream scheduled within an hour or so, so nothing's really prepared for this flight. But I was having issues with OBS initially. I could not, for whatever reason, the stream quality was off. I was having issues with that, so I had to get Streamlabs. Streamlabs, I couldn't get FlightSim to work, so I'll have to, after this stream, maybe throughout the week, look into setting up the FlightSim so that we can hear ATC. But Beyond ATC is pretty cool. You know, it's for those wondering, it's like an AI air traffic control network. It works better in the US, in my opinion, than it does in Europe. One of the joys about Microsoft Flight Simulator is just the sceneries. It's beautiful. I love it. You have Beyond ATC. Yeah, it's you know, it's intended for, in my opinion, people that are a little shy to go on a live network like FlightSim or IVAO or Pilot Edge. It's you get to learn phraseology and things like that. It's a cool thing. It's a cool feature. I'm glad they decided to reevaluate their I guess the cost of the subscription per se. Right, you get a base version of the actual program, which initially you didn't have that. Let's have a look what the aircraft's doing here. Beautiful. Auto brake. We'll set auto brake over to low. One thing I like to add here, I like to plug in some fixes. So the way you can do it in this aircraft, for those wondering, you got to click a waypoint. And you're going to go over to Fix Info. You're going to type in, let me see if I remember this. You got to put the airport iCal in and then the runway 10. Plug that in there. We're going to do a 10-mile radius as well as a 5-mile. Beautiful. And those fix rings will be plugged in there. That's just more for, it's preference in my opinion. I like doing that just so I know when I'm 10 miles out, 5 miles out. You generally want to be ready for the approach at about 5 miles out. So it's good to have those as references. Once again, ladies and gents, we are doing the giveaway after touchdown. Once we arrive into Savannah, Initially it was going to be the Savannah scenery, but I can't gift it. Unfortunately, we're going to gift an iniBuilds gift card instead of the same value. So, you know, if maybe you weren't interested in grabbing Savannah scenery, at least now you'll get a gift voucher. An altimeter. Oh, I see a bug here. So QNH is being set up in there still. Altimeter 3009 plugged in, beautiful. Coming up on 17,000 feet. Interesting story. Good day, sir. Thank you very much. Greatly appreciate that. Interesting story was the very first giveaway winner on the channel. Welcome back to the channel. Interesting story. Greatly appreciate taking the time to come out, fly with us today. We are on the approach into Savannah. If you're just tuning in, initially we were going to give away KSAV. The problem is I can't gift scenery from iniBuilds because KSAV you can only purchase from iniBuilds. We're going to be giving away an iniBuilds gift voucher instead, or a gift card they call it. So that, I think the value at the airport's like 25 USD or 20 USD. We're going to give away that instead. Thanks for dropping a comment down below, and you entered yourself into the giveaway. I'm going to go ahead and start paying attention here. Let's lower the speed down to 270. This aircraft is very good at stopping on a dime. It's crazy. It almost flies like a little E-jet. Pull out some speed brakes here. .70 on the speed. Waiting for that VNAV to come back in. Coming up on 10,000 feet, get the speed down to 240 knots. All is looking well. All is looking well. Beautiful. We're probably not going to vector ourselves out. We might as well just follow this little approach there. We're about 30 miles out. Now the A320 auto tunes the ILS. Let me just make sure there is no frequency plugged in. 111.35. We'll plug that in. I am unable to plug in my nav frequency. That's always great. I'm gonna go ahead and activate the approach phase. Go ahead, speed into managed mode. 108.1 is set. Well, I guess this is kind of what happens, you know, it's when things are all buggy. I'm not sure why I cannot set the ILS frequency. But we'll see what happens. I'm going to fly the aircraft down anyway. The Phoenix, sorry, the iniBuilds or the A320s generally auto-populate the frequency here. And let me see if I can do it here. Nope. We're going to keep 210 on the speed. This is going to be a problem. But that's okay. We'll make sure we figure it out. We'll get us down nice and safe. Let's go ahead and give her a try one more time. Can't do it. I'm wondering if it's an issue with delivery. I'm unsure, but anyway, we'll figure it out. We're descending down to 2,600 feet. Got the speed brakes out there. We're a little high at the moment. I'm still gonna arm the approach mode. We'll see if it caps it. I'm not anticipating it going to cap it. But we'll work through it. DNAV coming in very nice. Pretty cool approach. I just want to note, I had noted at the beginning of the stream, the ground textures and runway lines are a little bit jacked up. For those who are just tuning in, the developers Fly Too High, they are fully aware of the situation. They have updated the scenery. We're waiting for iniBuilds to release the update. They haven't released the update. So, I apologize ahead of time, and we're gonna almost shoot this approach as an RNAV approach, just because I don't think the aircraft is going to capture the ILS. First time experiencing this problem. I've flown this aircraft maybe about 10 times now, so things do happen, you know. This is what makes it a spicy approach. So at Tilly, we got to be above 2,600, and then by Sovi, we got to be above 2,000. From there, I'll probably just put it. Probably put it at a descent at about 700 feet per minute. Let me see now if it unfroze. The ILS frequency is 111.35. Can't plug anything in. Let me see if I can put a course. I can put the course in, it's just the ILS is bugged. Interesting. Not stress, we'll get through it. Missed approach will be climbed to 4,000. It's climbed to 800, then climb left turn to 4,000 on heading 330. We won't worry about that. We'll just make sure to get the aircraft on the ground there. Beautiful. We're about I'm gonna go ahead and attempt this. I don't think any of this is gonna work. Going down to 2,000 feet.
2,500.
Got the airport out there in front of us. Beautiful. And we're going to fly this like an RNAV approach. We are bugged. If you're just tuning in, we are bugged on the nav frequency. Can't plug it in. But that's okay. We'll get through it. Minimums are 230. We're probably going to set this... 500 feet. And I'll come upstairs. I'll get the rest of our lights on here. And go ahead, flaps 1. Should have been slowing down. I'm too distracted. We'll go flaps 2. And gear coming down. Beautiful. Go ahead, arm that speed brake. We're looking good, ladies and gents. We'll go ahead, flaps 3. Go ahead, take the aircraft. Flaps full, ladies and gents. Enjoy the arrival. We're a little bit jacked up on the approach here. I was too distracted trying to figure out the ILS problem. But anyways, we are gear down 3 green, flaps indicated. We'll go ahead and ding the cabin, and we're going to attempt this landing.
1,000.
Check. Disregard some of that. That was a bit me. First landing here on the live stream. We are getting blown away. Let's get ourselves centered here. Let's show you what this aircraft is all about. We got the winds blowing 180 at 6 presently. We're looking good on the approach here. Not bad for not having any navigational systems here. Let's get her back in.
300.
Getting a little blown away here.
200. Minimum.
Continue.
100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10. 5.
Reverse is coming out, ladies and gents. Wow. Well, if that ain't fucking spicy, I don't know what is. Reverse green. Ladies and gents, 80 knots. And we're going to go past here. Auto brake coming off. Ladies and gents, welcome down to Savannah. If that wasn't fucking spicy, then I don't know what is. I don't know what is. We're going to go ahead and take the next left here. Minus 269 on that. So Geese is a little off with the iniBuilds A320. I don't know why. It should have been, that felt like a butter. Maybe like a 150. Let's go ahead and vacate off to our left here. We're on Bravo. We're gonna take it to Echo. Flaps coming up. Speed brakes disarmed. We're to cross runway 19. Let's go ahead and start up that APU. We're going to taxi Echo over to Alpha, Alpha to Alpha 1, and then off to the gate. We're going to request from GSX stand or gate number 8. Go ahead and handle with Frontier. Not too shabby, ladies and gents. Thank you, Ivan. You can easily get very distracted in this simulator. You know, simple things like ILS not working, and then you're 5 miles out, and you still have to configure flaps and speed. So sometimes these things happen. This is why this aircraft is a default aircraft, right? It's sorry, it's not a default aircraft. It's a free aircraft that is going to be default with MSFS 2024. Go ahead and turn our strobe lights off there and our transponder. So geese pulled at about 269 feet per minute. To me, that felt like a 180 or less. Geese, I'm having issues. You can see some of the terrain issues here. This is all noted, ladies and gents. This is not how this scenery is going to be. Hopefully next week iniBuilds will update it. This is Alpha 3. We want Alpha 1. We want Alpha 1. Beautiful. And you can see the frames there once I pan out. It's very heavy in frames. It's going to be updated as well. This aircraft too is also heavy in frames. It's a nice looking terminal. It's not terrible. Fly Too High has some scenery out there. Sarasota being one of them. And I believe they do some scenery out in Korea as well, South Korea. Looking for gate 8. I don't think we would have made that landing if we were in the Phoenix. I think Phoenix takes a little bit more time to slow down. Gate 8 coming up here. Let's go ahead. Turn off our taxi lights. Is that our gate right there? Yes, we have a marshaller this time. I've done a couple practice flights. No marshaller. Both of those times, so good to see one. Hit the brakes a little premature there, my apologies. Go ahead, Barkadary. If you bleed, can come on. Beautiful, ladies and gents. Let's kill our power. Sippo lights coming off. Fuel pumps coming off. Beacon light coming off. Request deboarding. Ladies and gents, welcome down to Savannah. Flight time of, I think, 1 hour 39 minutes, I believe. Interesting flight there on the approach. But we got her down. But most importantly, let's do this giveaway, shall we? Okay, let me see how this works. So this is my first live stream. Let's go ahead and turn some of these sounds down. This is my first live stream, so I don't know how this is going to work.
Passengers boarding side.
I think I can copy the stream URL. I think I can paste it. Can't paste it. Okay, we're just gonna be some work with. There's gonna be some work with that in the near future. So we have. Make sure everybody here has dropped a comment. Beautiful. I think we got 3 viewers here. If you're in the chat, go ahead and drop a hello for me so I know who's here and who's entering the giveaway. Who do we have? Who do we have in the chat? Ivan, is it just you? Ivan is here. Okay. Give it a couple more seconds here and see who else is in the chat. We only have 3 viewers presently. Not a big outing. I'm gonna give it another. Let's say. Jared's here. Jared, you can't win this, buddy. I'm sorry. You don't have Microsoft Flight Simulator. Interesting stories here. Perfect. Okay. Got 2 people here on the chat. Lovely. Thank you. So, here's what we're going to do. Jared, if you're still here, this is what I want you to do, Jared. So, for those of you who don't know, Jared is a technician that I work with at the dealership. Looks like we only have 2 people in here right now, Jared, that are eligible to win. Ivan and Interesting Story. Both have, they were giveaway winners in the past, but for some reason I cannot generate a winner. It's not working with the URL that I provided. I'm going to make Jared pick the winner. Jared, you can go ahead. Between Ivan or Interesting Story, I'll let you decide that. Fish Guns Fitness 88. Hey, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. We just landed. We're just doing a giveaway here. Beautiful. Ivan, you are the winner. Congratulations. Fish Guns Fitness. Hello. Sorry. No, this is a sort of a test stream that I was sort of setting up. I wanted to do a giveaway of KSAV of Savannah by Fly Too High, but I can't gift the actual scenery, so we're going to be giving away an iniBuilds gift card. Ivan has won the gift card. Congratulations to Ivan. Many giveaways will be done on the channel throughout the time. Don't worry. I think this may be the 6th one that we're doing. Ivan, I already know who you are. You've reached out to me before in a previous win. Shoot me an email. Same idea as last time. Shoot me an email, and I'll get that. I'll get that gift card over to you. Interesting story. Thanks for coming out. Greatly appreciate your time. And this will conclude today's live stream, ladies and gents. For everybody that came out, thank you very much. I'll catch y'all in the next video. Fish Guns and Fitness, thank you very much. We'll this is probably going to be a Sunday thing, so no schedule as of yet. Thinking Sundays around 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm not sure where you're from. So 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time will probably be, I don't know, what is that? 20 Zulu? Not sure, but anyway. Ivan, reach out to me via email. Thanks a lot, everybody. Enjoy the rest of your week. And I'll see you in the next video. Peace!